Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Goddess Empress Amin Ra, and I am your morning anchor, and I'm here with my co anchor.
DJ Almighty, Amin Ra.
And before we get started with the news, I have a few announcements. In our first announcement, SL Podcast World News is now hiring for live field reporters. Our live field reporters will be responsible for going out on the grid to capture live events, conduct interviews with SL entrepreneurs, and report back to our anchor management team. The right candidate must possess a great personality, must have their own live stream, and must have working knowledge of the OBS software. Those interested may contact me, Jason's Lyric Resident, for more information. If you have any information or you have any ideas for the podcast, you can email us at slpodcastworldnews at gmail.com. We are also located in the Sim. In other news announcements, we have Luminous Interracial Club, owned and operated by DJ Almighty. They are now hiring for house DJs and hosts for tip jars only. Those interested can contact DJ Almighty at Jahim Aminara Resident. Now back to the news. Almighty, what do we have first in the world news?
Well, Trump is back in the news again. Trump rushed to safety as Secret Service opens fire on a man with an AK-47 near the golf course.
Absolutely. Former President Donald Trump survived yet another assassination attempt after a sniper with a scope AK 47 rifle got within a few hundred yards of him as he played golf at his West Palm Beach club on Sunday. It's the second time a madman with armed with an assault rifle has tried to kill the 45th president in 2 months. Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw said the suspect took cover near a chain link fence between 300 and 500 yards from Trump as he teed off at the fifth hole around 2 p.m. Law enforcement sources told the Post that the suspect is Ryan Roth, a 58-year-old Hawaii resident who was championing progressive cause online and was a reliable donor to Democratic causes and candidates. The suspect was arrested by local police a short time later on I-95 at Florida 714, about 41 miles north of Palm City. Almighty, what do you have to say about this?
Well, if I was Donald Trump, I would not be running for president. I'm 78 years old. Why do I need to stress this? It's
Right.
crazy.
It just seems like for some reason, well, not for some reason. I think we all know why people is not people don't want Trump as president. I mean, he's probably one of the most uncouth presidents we've ever had in the United States. But that being, setting that aside, you can't resort to violence. If you guys don't want to see President Trump back in office, then what you need to do is take it to the polls.
That's correct.
Um, let's see here. The We have a LinkedIn picture of the alleged shooter. Um, Production, can we get that picture, please? Yes, here we go. We have a LinkedIn picture now. This guy attended North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University, and then he relocated to Hawaii like in 2018. He describes himself on his LinkedIn page as mechanically minded. Um, excuse me. Um, he claims work has never been about money, rather building frameworks for people to thrive and succeed. Now, according to the North Carolina Department of Adult Correction, somebody with Roth's same full name and date of birth racked up more than a dozen criminal charges in 2001 and 2002, including for carrying a concealed weapon and a hit and run. He also picked up a partially alarming felony in April of 2002 for possessing a weapon of mass destruction. Almighty.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right.
From the things I read about him, he seemed like a good man. I don't know what went wrong.
Well, sometimes the people that we think are, sometimes I think good people that have good intentions sometimes end up going off the rails a little bit. They take it a little too far.
Yes, overthinking everything.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to move on in the news. What do we have next, Almighty?
We have Sean Puffy Combe, aka Diddy, aka aka the Diddler. Always dipping his dip combs somewhere.
Absolutely. Sean Diddy Combs arrested in New York hotel by Homeland Security in sex trafficking probe. Um, Before we get started with this news to talk about Sean Diddy Combs, let me first redirect you guys and let you know that any news that we report, you can find that information in the description below the video. So if you want to look at any of the videos associated with the news that we report, you can also find it there. Now, the battle rapper and hip hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs was arrested at New York City hotel Monday night amid a federal sex trafficking investigation. The fallen star, 54, voluntarily traveled to the Big Apple in anticipation of his arrest on federal charges stemming from a grand jury indictment, according to the prosecutors and sources. Combs, who was photographed walking through Manhattan with his son, Christian King Combs, early in the night, was taken into custody at the Park Hyatt, New York, by Homeland Security investigation, which typically handles sex trafficking probes, the source said. It was not immediately clear Monday what charges Combs is facing. He is expected to be arraigned at the Manhattan Federal Court Tuesday morning, at which point the indictment for the charges against him will be unsealed. Wait, we have something coming in from production. Okay, actually, it looks like we do have the unsealed charges, Almighty.
Yes. Wait. I'm getting it right now. Hmm. Okay. Combs was charged in a 3-count criminal indictment, unsealed this morning.
Wow.
Wow.
What were the charges?
Racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking. My God.
That is a lot. Conspiracy to what? What was he conspiring about? Does it say?
Yes. Listen, let me read here. He was forcing labor workers to do unforeseen things,
Wow.
kidnapping, arson,
Arson.
bribery. Yes, arson.
He burned something up?
Uh, yeah. Some sources say that he burned kids, cut his car. I don't know.
Allegedly. Let's
Allegedly,
say
yes.
allegedly.
Yes, and then we got bribery.
Bribery. Who did he try to
Yes,
bribe?
I have no clue. They didn't say, but these are the charges. Obstruction of justice. Damn.
Good Lord.
That's a
Sweet
lot
baby
of charges.
Jesus. It is not looking good for Sean Puffy Comb out here in this industry. Okay? Somebody is trying to bring him down, and I wouldn't be surprised, and this is a pure speculation on my part, allegedly. I would not be surprised if R. Kelly isn't singing like a hummingbird in that jail cell.
Well, Jay-Z, you better look out.
Yeah, Jay-Z, you better look out because you're the next mogul that they probably gonna come after. So,
Yeah, I don't think y'all got Bill Cosby money. I don't know.
right. Well, I think that pretty much covers the news for today. Is there anything else you want to add, Amani?
Oh yes, today I do have a set today at this club called The System. Come hang out with me. Come check me out. I'm party.
Absolutely. What time is your set?
It's at 4 SLT to 6.
All right. For those that's interested in hanging out tonight at 4 p.m. SLT, DJ Almighty is going to be spinning the tunes at the System Club. We will leave a link to the club in the description below. Oh, before we go, we totally forgot events. What kind of events is going on at SL?
I didn't find out myself, but two actually.
Okay. What we
Some of y'all
have?
might be interested. Bellassaria is having a trick or treat, and also SL is also having a name change. If you want to change your name for Halloween, and I think that's all I came across.
Are they allowing you to change your name for free?
Yes, I believe so.
So is it? It's
But
like a
it's in
temporary name change.
yes, temporary name change. It's on the SL events page. Go check that out.
So what do you have to do? Does it say what you need to do in order to change your name? Or like you just go to your profile? Or how does this work?
I didn't really get into it, but I wasn't interested. But that's all I've seen on SL events page today.
Okay, so those of you who are interested in a temporary name change for Halloween, maybe you want to be Jason or Freddy Krueger, you can go to your social page and uh, well, we'll provide the information, but I'm almost certain when you want to change your name, you go to your social and you can go to name change. But I will link that event inside of the description below so you guys can check it out and change your name maybe for Halloween. From my impression, this is a temporary name change, and you'll be able to change it back for free.
Yes.
Is there any other events to be covered today?
No, that's it. Just come check me out later on today at the system. Come hang out with me.
All right. Well, as always, we are always reporting the trending topics and the events happening in SL. If you guys have anything that you want to share with us, by all means, you can email us again at slpodcastworldnews at gmail.com. We'll be happy to get back to you and try to get it on here. Um, if there's nothing else, have a good day, a good evening, and a good night.
Yes. Good
Good
night.
night.